Hey guys, tip of the day. If you're using the Goth 3D chassis for the graflex, you know that the end piece on particular chassis use nuts to hold it together with a 440 threaded rod. And anyone that's done them will probably know that it's complete and utter pain when you've got little bird edges. Even if you're flouring it off, you've got to try and get the nut to bite the thread, and it'll probably go wonky. And you know, in this little gap down here, you can't get the spanner in and you can't hold it, and you're trying to use tweezers and things like that to get it into place. Well, there's a little trick for you. Sharpen the end of your 440 rods, turn them into points, because in that way the nut will just fall in place like that. Don't need to be like points like a pencil, but in that sort of shape, and the nut will just drop in on top of them. And in that way, as you're trying to spin it down, it will sit in on the thread and it will catch the thread every single time. Whereas trying to do it with that, it's pot luck a lot of the time if you're going to hit it. Even with a brand new piece of rod and you use the cut end that they come from the factory, you've got a complete and utter faff trying to get it in position. Let me try and put this on here one-handed. So basically when you get it on, so you've got a little point sticking through there, and then when the chassis is all bolted down, this is how a lot of people have been criticised from lately, because they're not putting a nut in and they're just gluing the speaker end, gluing it in there to the rod. And these chassis are meant to be bolted together basically, so slide it up, and then when you drop your nuts in, drop the nut in. I'm only doing this on one side because I'm doing it one-handed. Drop your nut in. So nearly 2 hands so I could hold it at the same time. Can't do it one-handed and use the camera at the same time, it just isn't happening. So there we go. It's now sitting on the threaded rod. You can see the rod just poking through the end of it. And then basically, obviously you're going to be doing both nuts at the same time. Don't just do one nut and then go, how do I get the other one on? You've got to do both sides at the same time. And then spin it down with a screwdriver. And while you're doing it, you need to keep pushing this way at the same time so it pulls it all tight. And basically that's the easier way of getting your nuts onto your threaded rods. It's not pulling off. It's in place exactly where I said it would be. And just spin it down. Okay guys, I hope that helps you out that doing these chassis. Sorry about the shaky camera. Don't have a tripod. Don't intend on buying a tripod. Too expensive, and I'm not interested in tripods. I'll catch you later guys.